we come across the basic time info related components, right? The way how do we create a holiday calendar, work schedule, time type and time profile, etc., etc. So we are pending with unit testing level. That means we had to discuss couple of options. I mean to say when we are in the time type level, we have couple of options. If we can go by full day, the hours, couple of options are there, right? So let me share you something about those options list. Then we go by the next component name called time account type. Okay. So let's go to manage data very quickly. Right. So we already come across time type, right? So let me open over here time type. Let me go by annually. See, here we had a couple of options. Duration display according to if you can go by work schedule, what happened. If you can go by calendar days, what happened. And here permanent fraction for unit days. So here we have three options. For hours also we have three options. And so whenever if you are going to enable this workflow configuration, without workflow what happened, with workflow what happened. And whenever if you are going to activate this cancellation workflow, yes, what is the significance of this particular feature? That all we had to discuss. Now, before going to that, let me share you one important thing, guys. So you guys are holding the super admin permissions, right? So when you can go by your employee profile, go to time information, you can able to see two buttons. That's what I told you in the last session, guys. You can able to see two buttons over here because you are a super admin, that too you are an employee. End of the day, even though you are acting as a super admin for X organization, end of the day you are an employee. So that's why you can able to see two buttons over here. Administer time is nothing but admin level view. Go to time off is nothing but employee view. Whenever if you are trying to call in your login some employee, you can able to see only one button. The reason behind in your login you can able to see two buttons because you are an admin. But whenever if you are trying to open, whenever if you are trying to call here an ex employee, for example, let me go by. See, someone called over here, Oscar Novak. So in your login, you are trying to call this employee, guys, as a super admin. This time you can able to see only one button, administer time, because in your login you call this employee. If you are going to proxy as, if you are going to proxy as, example I'm telling, if you are going to proxy as this Oscar, you can able to see only one button. That is nothing but go to time off. Keep in your mind, right? Now, let me duplicate. So for our curiosity, let me proxy as Oscar. Not this one, guys. Now see here, home drop down employee file. Go to time information. Now you can able to see go to time off. This is the difference. Keep in your mind. And every time you don't need to click on in home drop down my employee file, guys. In the home page level itself, we had an action name called my profile, guys. I mean to say my profile. A quick action is available. You can click on this one or else home drop down my employee file. Both are same. Now let me roll back, guys. Nothing but become self. Come again. Hello. Yes, guys. Tell me. Okay. Now, so let me go by unit testing, guys. Let me show you that one also. Sorry, we had one more time profile, right? Let me show you once again time profile very quickly because one day gap came. Let me go by time profile. A time profile is a group of time types, guys. Now see guys, take action, make correction. If you want, you can access time types from here also, guys. You no need to go by manage data. You no need to call the time type. You can go by here also. Click on this view time type. You can able to access. See, edit button is available. Everything is same, right? Fine. So we already assigned this time data for this employee. Where you need to assign this time data for an employee? Under job information, we had a support name called time information. There you need to assign time recording variant as duration, your work schedule, holiday calendar, time profile. Only these four fields your major responsibility. Once you click on save, automatically you can able to see this one, guys. Administer time you can able to see. Forget about this one, is not required for time being. This one, right? So normally if you logged into your system as an employee, you can able to see go to time off, right? In order to request any leave, you can click on over here, or else in the home page itself you had a options button is available, guys. In the home page itself, options button is available. Request time off, sorry, not options, guys. Request time off action is available. Keep in your mind. Now let me open our test employee, guys. Name called Oscar something. So while you are doing practice, is very simple, guys. Create couple of holidays. First object, as we discussed, you can go by time of structure or manage data. Any one transaction you can use. Create couple of list of holidays. While you are creating holiday, you have to specify is it a country specific or global. If it is a country specific, while you are creating a holiday calendar, you need to call that country. Then only corresponding holidays will come and sit over here. If it's a universal, without any country also will come and sit automatically. Then work schedule. So whatever the customer you are going to maintain in your demo system, guys, for example, your customer belongs to country Canada. Please maintain Canada related data completely. So don't maintain like me. Time management is India, other data is USA. That is the reason we got the day error. That is the reason. So work schedule, then go by time type, then time profile. So we had to discuss couple of other time types, guys. For time being, let me show you because you are in the learning stage right now. If I can go by in the real-time process high level, you may get some confusion. So let me go by learning process first. Then finally time account type. Now go to time information tab, click on administer time. I will show you both employee level, admin level. Right now we are at admin level. Keep in your mind. Right now we are at admin level. Let me create a leave. I mean say create an options from here. This is the admin view. Employee don't have this kind of screen. Only time admin or super admins will have the screen. Keep in your mind. You are in this system as a super admin. You have the complete admin credentials. That is the reason you can able to see. Click on create options. We maintained, I think so, only for the annually workflow, guys. For this one, see, for sick leave, we don't have any workflow. So keep in your mind. Now see time type annual leave and sick leave because we maintained as of now two time types only. Guys, just give me a moment very quickly. Yes, Anusha, tell me.
Sorry, sir, it is a typo.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'll check and I'll let you know this one. This basically here you can able to see whenever if you are trying to click on create options, here you can able to see apart from comment, you can able to activate attachment is there, guys. Attachment tab is there here. So that I will activate later point. Now see annual leave. So remember, guys, right now where this annual leave is work schedule, only full day booking allowed. Very, very important, guys. So keep in your mind couple of interview questions over here. Again, I'm repeating, we are at annual leave scenario. So annual leave, you selected here permitted fraction for unit as full day booking allowed only. That means whenever if you are trying to select here only, see there is no editable option, guys. See only full day came here, only full day. Now let me modify this one to second option, option B. Now A and B are executing. A and B are executing on what scenario? Now let me create an options. Now see the system behavior, guys. That means you can able to request half a day, you can able to request full day. But this functionality will be executing only whenever if your start date, end date both are same. Start and end date both are same, then only your B option will be executing. Keep in your mind, right? Whenever if you are trying to change your end date as 20, the next day, option A only executing, not B. Again, I'm repeating. So if you can go by option A, the full day means whenever if you are going to select start and end, system is going to count one day, sorry, only 1 day or 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. When you are going to activate the second option, I mean to say, half a day booking allowed also. Still, A and B are executing, but if start date, end date both are same, then only it is executing. Otherwise, it won't. Yes. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, those people who are working on shifts at that time, how it will work out, sir?
Shifts means
Means those people who are working at the night shift, and at that time the shift date will be changed, no, sir. Half day means at shift started at 10 a.m. or like the 9 p.m. like that, sir. Evening, night time, and morning up to
okay.
6, sir. At that
Mm-hmm.
scenario, after 12, the date will be changed, no, sir. At the time, how it will work, sir?
People who are working in the shifts and all they go by, companies will go by, especially if it's the same day is fine, any two consecutive days they are going to maintain the manual process. So here both are same date, any two different dates they go by manual process. Now here start date, any date. So if both the days are same, then B option will be executing, guys. Otherwise only option A. Keep in your mind, right? Now let me activate the third option. C, guys. C means A, B, C both are working if the days are both same, guys. Both the days are same only. Start and end both are same. Then only you can able to request full day, off a day, hours. See full day, 6 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. So 0.25 decimal days are nothing but 2 hours. 0.5 days decimal days are nothing but half a day, right? Quarter day, full day. Whenever if I'm trying to change a different end date, it will back to option A only. You have to remember this functional and you have to explain to your customer at the time of end user training very clearly. Boss, if you can go by option A, based on your selection, the days will be counted. So we had to discuss work schedule and calendar days. For time being, I am talking about this option, guys. As of now, permanent fraction for unit days option I am trying to discuss. If you can go by option B, both the days are same, you can able to go by half a day or full day. If you can go by any day is different one, again it will back to the option A only. Now, once we are activating option 3, both the days are same, right? So now it is executing option 3. Else it will back to, that means B is executing, A is executing, C is executing. Whenever if you are trying to change the end date, it will roll back to the option A only straight away. Now Same fashion for the hours also, guys. Now let me modify this one as hours. Let me change it to no selection here. Let me go by full day booking allowed hours. Create options. Now see guys, it came 8 hours straight away. Why? Because you mentioned over here very clearly only full day booking allowed. Full day booking allowed 8 hours means 8 hours. 8 hours. Right? As per the work schedule you define, it will be executing accordingly. You had a question how 8 will come and sit over here. Why can't 9? Why can't 10? Why can't 4? Simple logic. As per the work schedule you define per day. In the work schedule you mention very clearly 8 hours, 5 days a week, 40 hours overall. Then it will be executing here. In case if you can go by more than one day, 16 hours. Right? Keep in our mind. And returning to work on is nothing but 1920. What happened next day, guys? Saturday, Sunday came, or anyone is came. 24th came means 20th. 21st, any holiday is there? Did we define any holiday, guys? That is the reason system is speaking holiday, guys. Because work schedule 21st we created one holiday, if I'm not wrong. 21st we created one holiday.
Diwali, sir.
Oh, no, not Diwali. I think so. We created something different one. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me cross check.
Thanksgiving or
And
something
what?
you created.
Okay, let me go by here. And what about remaining 2 days means because still we are at under work schedule. I told you work schedule it may capture only working days. It won't count any public holidays or day offs, right? So that is the reason you return back to the organization 24th only. Time information. I'm not sure guys it is showing something etc. Okay. And this favorite is nothing but this is the one guys. The favorite time types are nothing but the balances. This is the existing employee by default success factors delivered some test data guys. That is the reason you can able to see. This UI is applicable only for the 3 time types over here. This block we design up to here only 3 time types purpose. Beyond 3 time types, you have to click on show all. You can able to see the remaining time accounts balances. So as of now, we don't have any accounts. Only time types. Just now we configured just time types only, without any account, nothing but without any quota. That comes under another object name called time account type. Now let me roll back over here. Yeah, let me change it to option B. Create options. See guys, this is the concept. What is the option B here? Full hours booking allowed. That means you can go by 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours, whatever you want. But whenever if I'm trying to change the end date, again, this is the concept. It will go back to the option A only. Same to same, 3 as well. But in the 3, you may have concept name called with minutes as well. With minutes. See guys? Minutes. For example, if you want 4 hours, 30 minutes, you can able to request this is the way, but customers won't accept this kind of functionality guys, but option is available. But practically speaking, no one customer is not showing any interest. It's a very painful job for their time admins tomorrow, not today. 100 employees is fine, but when customer is holding more than some thousands plus etc etc, it's very difficult or very painful job. That is it. Whenever if I'm trying to modify the end date, again it will roll back to the option A only. Keep in your mind, option A only. Right? Now, let me go by here unit as days, and let me change it to here the first option, and it is for work schedule. Let me refresh. Click on create options. Now see guys, we are at October 19, that too we set it full day. If I can go by see here, start date. If I can go by 20th, guys, somewhere we created October 21st as a public holiday, guys. If I'm not wrong, somewhere we created, maybe we did not add. Am I correct, guys, or any wrong? Can anyone guide me? Hope we created one public holiday on October 21st, but we forget to link somewhere in the calendar. Sorry, the work schedule or holiday calendar, if I'm not wrong. Holiday. Okay.
Columbus Day.
October 20. Yes, yes. October 21st, Columbus Day is there. That is the reason, right? That is the reason it's a public holiday, right? That is the reason system won't count, guys. See, for example, if I'm means Mr. Ravi planning to apply for a leave October 19, 20, annual leave is 2 days, 19 and 20. But return to work on 24. The reason behind, you can say one on you can had a question. What about 21st? Because you define 21st as a public holiday on the account of Thanksgiving Day for your customer calendar. So as we discussed the work schedule functionality, it won't count any public holidays and day offs. It is going to capture only working days from your Monday to Friday work schedule. Keep in your mind. So that is the reason in between. So as per the process, okay, let me go and select here October 19 to 25th, guys. So October 19, 25th, how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 days you are requesting normally, but here it is counting only 4 days. Total 7 days, but here you can able to see the 4 days only. The reason behind, in between 7 days, one public holiday came, 2 day offs fall in. One is Saturday, one is Sunday, and one public holiday fall in. That is October 31st on the account of Thanksgiving Day. So 21st is a holiday, 22 is a Saturday holiday, 23 Sunday is a holiday. Then it is going to count 24 and 25, 19, 20. Total 4 days, guys. This is the concept because you are under the work schedule concept. Please keep in your mind work schedule. Now let me change it to calendar days. Only after you are getting this functionality, then only you can able to explain to someone in the organization, guys. Please don't go by blindly. Create yourself couple of time types, one or two. Same to same. Do it yourself also testing. Check it once again. No problem. Right? Learn slowly. Time management is very, very important functionality nowadays, guys. When easy with time management, somewhat fine. But now time management is a separate application. At least you should know 50% time management process right now, guys. That is the advantage for you at least. Timesheet you can able to learn because if you know the time means options management, the remaining 40% you can able to understand very easily. Now let me change it to this one. Create options. Now 1 day. Now you same to same, guys. So let me request 19 to 25. 19 to 25, how many days, guys, total? 7 days anyway, you know. Now see the system behavior, guys. Got it? So when you can go by your duration display according to calendar days, system won't exclude any Saturday, Sunday, public holidays. That is depends upon your customer's requirement. At the time of you are demonstrating to your customer against this time management concept, especially you have to explain very clearly. Boss, if you can go by work schedule, for example, ex-employee requesting from Monday to next week Wednesday. So Monday to next week Wednesday, example 9 days, for example, 9 or 10 days. System is going to capture only 7 days. It won't count any Saturday, Sunday. The work schedule behavior is, the nature of work schedule is, it is going to count or capture only working days, the work schedule. It is going to exclude any public holidays fall in day offs. Coming to calendar days, it won't exclude anything. Everything should be included. Monday to next Wednesday, total 9 days. 9 should be coming. Now depends on your customer requirement. So majority of the cases, calendar days will go by loss of pay. Maternity rule. Maternity also will go by calendar days, guys. We don't go by work schedule. If you can go by maternity work schedule, female employee can get 9 months leave, not 6 months. Because every month you had additionally 8 to 9 days are coming. That anyway, you know, 8 to 9 days are coming. That means Saturday, Sunday. In between any public holidays, that's why she may get more 3 months additionally, 2.5 months additionally. So we go by calendar days. You have to understand the functionality such a way that, guys, whatever the things you come across in your career as on today, maybe you guys are working with the different companies. You are not a time admin still. Maybe you come across different scenarios. Based on that, you have to adjust your technology. That's it. This is the one calendar days functionality. Now let me go by the workflows, guys.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding which one is preferable, sir? That means calendar days or work schedule, sir?
I have given already answer. What is my answer? Just now I told you.
Sir, based on
Majority of the,
customer.
that is fine. Apart from that, I have given already answer. Majority of the cases we go by work schedule only. Only few time types in our customer requirement we go by calendar days. I have given two examples over here right now. Loss of pay. So loss of pay, we don't give any work schedule. If you can give the loss of pay work schedule, again depends. I'm not talking about loss of pay. Definitely we go by work schedule only in the customer. So coming to my organization, we have a loss of pay concept. It should be strictly under calendar days concept, guys. For example, if we are trying to request a leave Friday and Monday, 4 days loss of pay. Normally, if you can go by work schedule, only 2 days. That anyway, you know, say yes or no. And coming to this one, see, you are asking the question is not wrong, Ravi. But my question goes to you are in the position of HR level people. Understand such a way that the concept. That is my intention. Got it?
Got it.
So you have a right to answer that questions. I have right to give the right to provide the answer. Sorry, right to ask you have a question. Right to answer, deliver the answer. That is my side. That is fine. No worries. Now, guys, let me concentrate on the workflows, guys. So first, let me go by this one, guys. Let me go by time type sick leave. Guys, is it some interesting today class or boring?
Interesting only, sir.
Only you. What about others? They are in session or they left for the day?
It's not boring, sir.
Oh, you there? Oh my God. I think you guys are left for the day. Priyanka is there. Sushila is there. Amini is there. All are left. Gautam is there. Okay, fine. Yeah. See, guys. So yesterday we configured one more time type name called sick leave, guys. But this sick leave, we didn't maintain any workflow configuration, etc. So let me go by the first field workflow. So in the real time, at any cost, you have to specify the workflow. Keep in your mind for each and every time type, whether it is a quota, non-quota, workflow is mandatory. Whenever, wherever, if an employee is going to request any kind of leave in the organization, as per the HR policy, I mean say leave policy, approval should be mandatory. It may be a manager or combination HR or only HR, only manager or combination of some other dynamic group people like time admin, general admin, HR admin, whatever. You have to create a workflow. That workflow you have to refer over here. In case you had a question, in case the particular time type doesn't have any workflow, what happened? It's a auto approval. It won't wait for any manager approval, guys. It's a auto approval. I'll show you. Wait. Let me create an options. Let me go by sick leave because sick leave doesn't have any workflow, guys. So let me create a request here, October 19 to 1 day. Please approve. Click on submit. You had a attachment button on. See, your time of request was saved in the system. No approval is necessary. That means it's auto approved. No approval is necessary is nothing but auto approval concept. Please keep in our mind. Same fashion, once it is approved, if you want to cancel, see, the record is created like this way. In case if you want to cancel, for cancellation also, no approval is required, guys. See, cancel options. Are you sure? Yes. It's again auto approval. So this is the functionality you have to remember in your mind. With workflow, without workflow. With workflow, it should be trigger a concerned manager approval or HR approval. Same fashion for cancellation also. I told you yesterday one business scenario, guys, why they need to cancel, because someone has requested a leave for future time of request kind of thing. For example, so Miss Anusha, she was requesting for her family vacation in the month of June itself for October month purpose. But unfortunately, October month she got some big project or requirement, etc. due to some other reasons. She wants to cancel. Yes. Again, for that also approval is required because initially she is holding around 24 days annual leave quota. When she was requesting 10 days, once it is approved by manager, the remaining balance as on today 14 days only. But tomorrow, due to some technical reasons, when she was requesting to cancel my leave, again, once manager has been approved, those 10 days will back to her account. That means 14 plus 10, 24 is again back. This is the concept. Now let me go by annual leave scenario, guys. See, annual leave, you had a workflow. Now see the system behavior, guys. Create options, annual leave. For example, 1 day or 2 days, whatever you want. Click on submit. See, guys, for testing purpose, you can go by past days also. Testing purpose, you can go by past, right? But when you are in the live scenario, you can't request yesterday, right? In the live, you can't request in the yesterdays or last month balance, etc. Now, 1 day, click on submit. Now see, your time of request was saved and it is waiting approval by Billy Joy Boyd because manager is there. Now see, pending, pending. Now let me proxy as Billy Boyd. It went for your manager approval, guys. Come down slowly. Here you can able see Oscar. Do you want to decline with comments? Do you want to approve? Approve with comments. If you want to approve, only approve. If you want to give some comments also, you can give. See, as of now, the status is pending. If you want to decline, why you are going to decline? Because recently you already requested almost more than 2 days or etc. So I don't want to approve. Example I'm telling. Click on approve. Now let me refresh. See guys, the annual leave is approved, guys. See, in case if you want to cancel it, example I'm telling. For cancellation also, we already maintained a workflow again. See, for cancellation also, activate cancellation workflow. If you want to cancel the workflow, once it is approved by someone in the organization, again for that approval is required. Cancel absence. Yes. Oh, sorry guys. See. Sorry. You are in the manager's login. That's why it's a auto approval, guys. You are in the manager's login. Sorry. Just give me a moment. I thought we are in different screen, guys. Become self. Oscar, time information, administered time, create options, right? Manager approval, proxy as, sorry, we Billy, right? Approve, become self, out of office, approved. Now see guys, here you can able to see Billy Joyd approved.
సార్ ఇలా లీవ్ అప్రూవ్ అవగానే ఆటోమేటిక్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ఆఫీస్ అది SAP బిహేవియర్ సార్ అది ఎక్కడైనా కాన్ఫిగర్ చేస్తామా మనం?
Wait. So now, do you really want to cancel these options? Yes. Now see again, your cancellation request has been submitted and it is waiting for approval. Billy Joy Boyd something. So it's a by default functionality. This functionality is coming from HRIS sync concept. I mean to say, we already come across in the provisioning level. Some of the jobs are executing in the background automatically. There are more than 100 plus jobs. In that workflow related or jobs also there in the background. Those jobs are executing whenever if you are going to click on submit, it may route it to some concerned manager person automatic. That is a by default SuccessFactors behavior. For that, you have to create a proper workflow that you need to map in your SuccessFactors system. That's it. Now again, cancellation is pending. Now, proxy as Billy Joy Boyd, approve. But as of now, this employee doesn't have any quota, guys. When you had a quota, initially you are requesting, now you want to cancel the leave. After approval only, that balance will be back to your account. These are just time types, guys. Normal time types only. These time types doesn't have any quota or balance as of now. But in the real time, you had a balance. That means time types with quota, without quota kind of available. But let me go by the learning process first. So this is all about the basic learning in order to configure for your customer time management or options management. Let me recap very quickly. Create a holiday calendar. You need to map those holidays to holiday calendar. Create one work schedule. Create couple of time types, and you have to create time profile, and you need to map the respected time types only over there, etc. And let me show you this functionality also, guys, for our kind information. So let me go by manage data, that favorite time types concept, guys. So when we can go by time profile, so no one customer can't ask you to maintain the favorite time type here, guys. But let me show you the functionality. Main options time type is nothing but whatever the time type you are going to request a leave regularly. Make sure this main options time type should be coming from the favorite time types first three list only. I told you you can't make it over here more than three as a favorite time types. Whenever if you are going to nominate here main options time type, that time type should be coming from these three list only. For example, here you had an annual leave, sick leave, vacation leave, casual leave. So first three you make it as a favorite as per the success factors limitation. And whenever if you are going to nominate here main options time type as, if you can go by beyond three, again you are going to get the error stating that please make sure you have to choose at least one from favorite time type only. Right? Now you can make it over here anyone guys. So for example, if I'm going to maintain sick leave, for example, now see the system behavior guys. I'll make it as sick leave is my favorite time type. Just example. So whenever if I'm trying to request a leave, time information, administered time, create options. Now in the first list you can able to see the sick leave guys. Whenever if you are trying to click on drop down, annual leave is coming. This is the concept. Previously annual leave followed by sick leave, right? But now it is coming like this way, but annual leave also there in the list. So basically we don't nominate in the real time guys, but possibility is there. So let me roll back the changes. So this is all about the basic learning for your time management concept guys, basic learning, right? So once it is ready, then we have to go by a concept name called time account type, a concept name called time account type. I told you. So out of these five or six objects, this is one of the biggest object guys. Majority of the configuration will be responsible for this object only. Time account type is an object talk about the quota or number of days. Remember one thing guys, for each and every organization as per their company leave policy or HR policy, whatever, for each and every time type, if it's a quota related one, defined by the client side team, annual leave 24 days for 1 year, 12 months exactly. It may be Jan to December or April to March. Example I'm telling. So I never told you that all the time types are quota one only. So out of 10 or 12 in your customer system, guys, few time types are having quota, few time types are having without quota. Now let me go by here one of the best example, which I come across couple of customers, guys. So let us assume that your customer is holding these many time types. Out of 11, six time types they are having a quota. Five time types they don't have any quota, guys. Example I'm telling. See, six they are having with quota. These five without quota. So with quota, without quota is nothing. But without quota means only time type. Without quota means only time type. Now let me explain over here, guys. With quota is nothing but time type plus time account type. Finally, mapping to time profile. We no need to map time account type guys. Time account type we are always mapping to the time type anyway mapping to the time profile, that anyway you know. So time type plus time account type is combination with quota. Without quota, only time type, right? This is the one. Just now we come across only time types, no quota at all. Now let us assume that tomorrow you tag to one of your ex customer project. So as per their company policy, they mention very clearly, as on today we are holding around 10 to 11 different time types. In that they will mention very clearly. Coming to the annual leave, we had a quota 24 days. Sick leave 12 is not hours guys, 12 days. Sorry, typing mistake. 12 days, casual leave 30 days, vacation leave 18 days, earned leave 30 days, recreation leave 18 days. Recreation means kind of rest. The days is up to customer requirement, guys. Even though while you are doing practice as a trainer, I told you that annual leave 24 days, you can go by 10 days also fine. 15 days also fine. 24, why I'm picking 24 days, the round figure is nothing, but you can able to understand very easily because we are holding 12 months for 1 year. So if we can go by 2 days into each month, 12 months, 24 days, it's very easy for you. In case if I can go by 18 days, you may get some confusion. 1.5 days is very difficult to understand. That is the reason for round figure purpose, I'll go by this rounding purpose, I'll go by here. The I mean to say all are the even numbers 24, 12, 30, 18, 30, 18, something like that. Right? So then you have to start your configuration. So once you are going to gather all the requirements, you have to start the configuration is nothing but you have to understand first of all what kind of holiday calendar they are holding. Based on the holiday calendar, you will come to know what kind of holidays is required. Then work schedule. Then anyway, time types they mention very clearly. These are all the time types. So whether this time type is having quota or not, first of all, we have to create all the time types. Whatever the time types are holding quotas, we have to consider majorly these things first. These are all the fine. Very easily we can able to configure. So anyway, we already come across in our last couple of sessions the way how do we create a time type. Remember the basic rule is end of the day time type should be mapping to concern time profile only. Otherwise you can't able to see at employee level. Even though you configure time type, associated time account type with the business rules, everything, still you can't able to see at employee level. The reason behind you did not map the respected time profile because in the employee level time profile only we are mapping. We don't want to map time type or time account type that anyway you know. Now, let me share you a couple of possibilities over here, guys. So coming to the time account type is an object, guys. Let me show you the time account type object, how it looks like. Let me go by manage data. So keep in your mind, guys. So the annual leave, this is the one. Let me create time account type. Next object, guys, the big object, time account type, right? More number of fields are there, guys. Don't panic. I will explain one by one field. Whatever the fields I'm parking aside, we will discuss in different scenario. That means I'm not skipping, please. Time account type. So what do you mean by time account type? Time account type is nothing but, okay, let me go by definition wise, guys. You may get more idea. Yeah. It means a quota with few boundaries or restrictions and always associated with time type only. Definition 1. Time account type is nothing but a quota means number of days, guys. Who will define this quota? The client side top level management people, your client side top level management people, they are going to define. So as per our company policy, annual leave each and every employee eligible to get 24 days per annum. Sick leave 12 days only. Vacation leave 30 days only. They will define initially, right? So time account type talks about it means a quota or number of days with few boundaries or restrictions. Few boundaries or restrictions are nothing but simple example. You had a query. See, Mr. Ravi joined in the month of January. He is eligible to get 24 days per annum is fine. Example I'm telling because he joined in the month of January, Jan to December 12 months. Anyway, he can work for next 12 months. Maybe he left the organization after 6 months. That is secondary, but initially. And someone who joined in the month of April, can you give it 24 days or can you give it only, I mean to say, 9 months, 18 days? Obviously, you can say 18 days only. How can I give it, sir, 24 days? I joined in the month of January, I'm eligible to get, fine. But someone joined in my team in the month of April, how they are going to get 24 days? Doesn't make sense, first of all. Those are nothing but few boundaries or restrictions means your client side HRBP team will provide you. In my organization, an employee who joined in the month of January, whatever the year, guys, I'll go by here Jan to December for our understanding. If you want, you can sync it like April to March, but I'll go by Jan to December. So someone who joined in the month of January, they are eligible to get 24 days per annum. If you can able to understand one time account type scenario, guys, maximum is common for your customer's requirement. That is one boundary. The second one is if an employee who joined other than first month, second month onwards, they are eligible to get pro rata basis, not parota, pro rata basis. Maybe you come across this pro rata concept. Pro rata. Don't give any gap, pro rata. That's it. This pro rata is nothing but equal number of months employees working in the organization. If someone who joined in the month of January, monthly means 12 months, 24 means 24 by 12. That means 2 days each month. That anyway you know. If someone who joined in the mid of the year or after 3 months later, etc. See, this is the one of the best example. Mr. X joined January 2020. 12 months anyway he or she is working. Mr. Y is joined in the month of April. April to December, 9 months only. We don't give it 24 days, right? So 18 days only they are going to get. Someone, in case if we did not restrict, what happens? System is going to process 24 days everyone. If we did not restrict, system is going to process 24 days. System don't know first of all. You have to give those restrictions or some boundaries. Those boundaries or restrictions in time management is nothing but via business rules. Via business rules only you can control. Keep in your mind. And someone who joined in the month of October 2020, that means anyway he or she can work for 3 months only. You can't give 24 days, right? 3 months means per month 2 days, 3 into 2, 6 days only. This is the concept. So time account type basically talks about a quota or number of days with few boundaries or restrictions, always linked with time type only. So we already come across. See, in your time type you can able to see time accounting posting rules are nothing but time account type, guys. Time account type is nothing but this is the one. It is required when the time type or leave type have any boundaries or restrictions defined by the client or customer, right? So if there is no boundaries or restrictions, only time type is enough. If you have any restrictions or boundaries, and they will provide you in the Word document, guys, they will provide you their their leave policy. They will provide you like this way: annual leave, some restriction. They will provide you some restrictions, some text, blah 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 blah, some text. Then sick leave, they will provide you something. And if the time type doesn't have any LOP, if time type doesn't have any quota or restrictions or boundaries, then you can go and create time type only. Sometimes for few time types without time account type, that means without boundaries also, they have couple of rules, guys. Those things we'll discuss. I don't want to give you at a stage you may get some confusion. Let me go by with quota, without quota. Just now we come across testing purpose without quota. Now let me go by the same time types with quota. The same time types with quota. Let me share you one of my live example, guys. One of my customers live example. Let me share you over here. So recommended one is calendar year, guys. Jan to December 31st. Financial year anyway, you know, in India, April 1st to March 31st. Don't call it as April to March. April 1st to March 31st. Calendar days January 1st to 31st. In case if we can follow the financial year, 2 consecutive years are coming for your business process. So in 2022, 9 months, 2023, 3 months. If you can go by calendar year, all 12 months in 1 year only. Now, this is one of my customers' requirement, guys. Time account type scenario. Annual leave, 24 days. Customer said that annual leave which I want to give only 24 days or 2 days per month. That means annually, example I'm telling. So 24 days per annum or 2 days per month. Quota is 24 days in a year. However, we want to give employees on pro rata basis or monthly basis. It means if an employee who joined mid of the year or after the first month, how many months he or she is working, those many months they are going to get the quota, right? And if employee who joined after 15th of the higher month means when you join in the organization is nothing but higher month, guys. Higher month is not a higher month is, don't take it confusion. Higher month is nothing but when you join in the organization, that is nothing but higher month. If you join in the month of April, that is our higher month. August, that is our higher month, not date, just month. If employee who joined after 15th of the higher month, employee will get 1 day for that month. Only that month they mention. Please understand, guys. Customer is stating that very clearly. If someone who joined 16 to 30, that is the meaning, guys. After 15th is nothing but 16 to 30 higher month. They are going to get 1 day only. Next month onwards, they are going to get two days because they are anyway they are into the system. And someone who joined before 15th, I mean say before 16th, before 15th of the higher month or 16th of the higher month, they are going to get 2 days. And fourth and fifth option is something different. This we will cover in the different functionality, guys. For timing, three options. So your customer is holding annual leave 24 days per annum or else 2 days per month. They mention very clearly. That is fine. This is one restriction. The second restriction, right? So if an employee who joined 1 to 15, 1 to 15, the higher month, they are going to get 2 days. And coming to who joined 16 to 30 or 31 or 28, because February month also there, right? So that is the reason they are eligible to get 1 day only. For next month onwards, this is the higher month, means first month you are there into the system, guys. Second month anyway you are existing employee. From second month onwards you are an existing employee. Keep in your mind, you are an existing employee. Existing employee means you may get every month 2 days only. And one more restriction, if an employee who joined January month itself, whatever the date, right, they are eligible to get 24 days, but based on this functionality. That means January month, that to 1 to 15, they are eligible to get 24 days quota. Even though someone who joined in the month of January, maybe 16 to 30 or 31st, they are eligible to get 23 days only. Hope you got the concept here. 23 days is nothing but 11 months, 2 days, 22 days. January month, they are going to get 1 day only because they join in between 16 to 30. Keep in your mind. So these are the couple of restrictions or boundaries from your client side HRBP team or time admin team, etc. Based on that, you have to build a logic. You need to configure the system accordingly and you need to test it. Then only you can deliver the software to your customer finally. This is the flow. Right? Now, guys, these restrictions, you got the concept, guys, or not? I will explain if not. Please. Restrictions or boundaries.
Fine, sir.
Sir, understood, sir.
Okay, cool. Remember, this is applicable only for the higher month, guys. That means we have to query to the system only higher month, not every month, only higher month. First month, Miss Amini, she joined in the month of say, 17th or 18th in the January month, only higher month, whatever the month. She is going to get 1 day only. But the same employee, 1 to 15, any date, 1 to 15, any date, either 15th also fine. He or she is going to get 2 days. This is the concept you need to remember, right? Fine. So let me create one time account type, guys. You will come to know that first. Then we go by business rules. Then we go by unit testing as well. Now external name. Remember, just now I told you very clearly, it means a quota with few boundaries or restrictions and always associated with your time type only. For which time type you had a quota, that name you have to maintain. You can't maintain here LOA, guys, because for annual leave purpose, you plan to generate some quota as per the customer requirement, some boundaries or restrictions. Then you have to go by annual leave. Basically, student level, you guys had one basic question in your mind in the trainee level. Maybe whether you guys are going to get or not, but when I had a training, I got the same question, guys. So in the time type level, you already maintained external name is annually. Time account type level also you maintain external name is annually. But in the output, what kind of time type you can able to see over there is my question. In the output level, what kind of text you can able to see over there? Is it time account type text or time type text? I mean say external name you can able to see. So here you had this one, guys. Time of balances you can able to see some name with the days, not now, after some time. So here you can enable some text. This text is coming from your time account type or time type is my question. Always time type only. Whatever the time type text you maintain, that will come and sit over here. If you want, while you are creating your time type testing purpose, you can make it in the bracket AL, this one without AL. Okay, I'll go by this one. See, at least you will come to know some idea. In case if you are going to get the same external name, that means as per the time account type. Else, time type only. Then external name is fine, guys. Then payout eligibility. We don't have any with payroll to time management integration, etc. That's why don't touch this one. Payout eligibility. In case if they are eligible, so many fields are coming over here. You have to go by that way. You have to create a separate pay component for this one. That means if anyone who are going to get some reimbursement, sorry, what we used to call, guys, technically, or Ravi or someone, people who are there in the call, HR people, can you please guide me that? In case if I don't want to utilize the leaves and all, I'm going to get those leaves as a amount. What we used to call, guys?
Leave
Encashment.
encashment.
Perfect. Thank you. That's what I told you. My memory is very zero memory. Sorry. So leave encashment, guys. So here we don't have any leave encashment integration kind of stuff. In case if you have a leave encashment, this is the way. Payout eligibility eligible. What is your pay component? That is coming from which group? What is the pay component, simulation, payout profile, etc., etc. So for timing, we don't have that concept. Not eligible straight away. Then this one anyway, it is coming automatic. Then unit. Whatever the unit you already maintained in your time type, same to same here. Then account creation type, very, very important interview question. Keep in your mind. Right now is a certification question as well. Here you can able to see drop down 3 options, guys, but in the 2 are correct one. The third one ad hoc is there, but no one's don't know what is the meaning of that ad hoc. Only 2. One is recurring, the second one is permanent. Recurring, permanent. So now you should know what do you mean by recurring, what do you mean by permanent. When you can go by recurring, when you can go by permanent. 99.99% we don't touch permanent. Always we go by recurring only for our kind information. Recurring only. Now let's go by what do you mean by recurring and permanent. Everything is available in the class notes. Recurring, it means repeated. Whenever a carry forward option comes, recurring means every year. Sorry, guys. Recurring means repeated. Nothing but every year you are going to get the renewal of your account. Every year is not a fixed account lifelong. Fixed account lifelong is nothing but permanent. It is every year you are going to get the balance, right? Quota balance. For Jan to December 2022, quota is over. Next year you are going to get the annual leave quota again. Again 2024, 2025, 2026. Until you there in the organization. Recurring means repeated. And one more functionality, guys, carry forward option is coming. Carry forward. Sir, I don't want to go by carry forward. Whether you can go by carry forward or not, that is secondary, but option is coming first. See, few time types you had a carry forward concept, say yes or no. This year balance you are going to carry forward to the next year. Not all the time accounts, at least few. That is the reason the carry forward option is coming, and this and yeah, and this should be repeated. Recurring means repeated. Every year you are going to get new account. After 12 months, the new account is coming. And this recurring account valid is only 1 year. Carry forward concept also coming. Valid for only 1 year, 12 months exactly. Coming to permanent, static account, guys. It is for dynamic account. It is a dynamic account. Every year is renewal. Dynamic account. It is a static account. One time in your life. Right? So the default end date will be when you can go by recurring. Simple example. Recurring means repeated. So repeated means renewal for every year and validity for exactly 12 months. Nothing but 1 year. So for 2022 account, you got 24 days. So December is over, next 2023, you are going to get 24 days. Like that way. And this one had a carry forward concept, guys. Carry forward. It is a dynamic account. Dynamic means changing every time. Then permanent is nothing but static account, guys. Static. One time in the life. One time in the life. So for this account, you are having Jan to December 31st, 2022, guys. January 1st, 2022, December 31st, 2022. 12 months exactly. If you can go by this one, based on your employee hire date to December 31st, 4 nines. No carry forward concept. Now you tell me which one you are trying to suggest to your customer. You tell me, guys. I'm not talking about subject way. Normal, I'm asking. Now you tell me which one you are trying to suggest. Is a permanent account or recurring account?
The recurring account.
Recurring.
Perfect. Recurring only. So we'll go by one example for permanent account also. Don't worry. But let me consider recurring. But
Sir,
you no
one
need to
doubt.
create any. You no need to create any permanent account in your customer's requirement for your kind information. But as a consultant, you should know the way how to design and all. We'll discuss the step-by-step flow. Yes, please.
Sir, what is the logic in writing 4 nines there, sir, in the permanent account hire date 31st December 9999?
You no need to write a logic, Lavanya, for this 4 nines and all. That is a default system behavior. It is picking automatically when you can choose the permanent model. Here, when you choose the permanent model account creation type, that is a system behavior automatically. That all I will show you practically. Wait. Clear? Now, let me go by. The moment if I'm going to select a recurring, now see guys, system behavior, it is going to be expanding your screen automatically. Now screen is expanding. Recurring. Now, paid and processing automation, no automation. So park it aside. Field 1, keep in your mind. I'm parking aside this field. Accrual frequency period. Accrual is nothing but the way how you are posting to your employees account. Accrual means the way how you are going to post a balance. So this accrual is different meanings are there in our time management, guys. Depends on the scenario. This is the one meaning. I mean to say, complete and finish both are similar. Basically, depends on the scenario. We can go by finish. We can go by complete. Say yes or no. But coming to here, accrual is fine, guys. Accrual we used to call it Indian slang. Accrual we used to call foreign slang. You can use anyone. I'm not comment on here anything. Go ahead. Right? Accrual frequency period is nothing but how you are going to post a balance to your employees. The possibility frequencies are available over here. What SuccessFactors deliver weekly, every 7 days once, every 14 days once, every monthly once, every 2 months once, yearly once, one time only, daily. Once only basically we are going to use for permanent account. Daily. These are all the possibility accrual frequency periods. Let me go by one live example. So 24 days per annum. As per our example, weekly, bi-weekly, right? Monthly, twice monthly, yearly. There is no quarterly, half yearly, guys. Daily. So 336. Total 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once only. Now, normally weekly means 7 days once, guys. Keep in your mind. So how many weeks you are having in a year? 52 roughly. Example, 52 point something is coming. That is fine. 52. So now you have to go by this one. Every 7 days once, guys. 24 by 52. So every week, that means for every 7 days once, you are going to get 0.46. Round it to 15 means 0.46 only. Bi-weekly means bi-weekly 26 times, guys. Bi-weekly means 26 times. If you want, you can multiply it 26 times. It is not semi-monthly. Semi-monthly means 15 days once. Bi-weekly means 14 days once. So 26 times. Double than your week, guys. Double than your week. That's it. Monthly, double than something more monthly. So 0.92 is nothing but you are going to get 1.98 something etc. is coming, but normally 2 days. So 24 by 12. 12 months, right? Twice monthly means every 2 months once. 24 by 6. Yearly means one time. That means 24 days at a stretch. Daily means 24 by 365. 0.065 is gone added into your account automatically. So now you have to understand the customer requirement. It will come by practice only, please. Now you have to understand your customer requirement. Accrual frequency period, the way how you are going to post a balance. If you are unable to understand this particular field, guys, you no need to wait for someone's assistance. Click on this help symbol. You will come to know at least something. Still, if you did not understand, Google it or refer it, and still if you did not understood something, you can come back to me. This is the way. So these are the possibility frequencies over here. You can choose either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, twice monthly, annually, etc. Now you guide me someone here which frequency is matching for our requirement currently, annual requirement. Sorry, for this annual leave requirement.
Annually.
Annually.
It is annual leave, annual for sick leave. Sick, guys, for annual leave, annual is the frequency. For sick leave, just now I mentioned very clearly, your customer requirement is this one. They mention very clearly, I would like to, if someone who joined in the starting of the year, they are going to get 24 days per annum. So they are going to get 24 days per annum means what? Per month, 2 days only, right? Per month means what? At least you have to understand the requirement, guys. Nothing but your frequency is monthly. Frequency is monthly. If you can go by annual means, whenever if you are going to join, you are going to get 24 days only, guys. That is a system functionality. If you want, you can try for that way. Go by annual frequency. If Anusha, she joined in the month of January, she is going to get 24 days. Sushila joined in the month of October, she is going to get 24 days. Amini joined in the month of October, February, she is going to get 24 days. But here customer is mentioned very clearly, pro rata, monthly. Now, whenever if you are going to select the frequency as monthly, guys, now the screen will be expanding to two sections. Above one is one section, below one is the one section. So these are your first field, guys. Payout eligibility not eligible, unit as days, account creation type is recurring. So then based on the recurring, you can able to see this field, guys. Accrual frequency period is monthly. This one just park aside, then go up. Entitlement method, keep it aside for time being. Accrual rule date, effective date, accruable start date, that also keep it aside. So total 3 fields, guys. Then simulate accruals. Normally we make it here no, guys. Only depends on the customer requirement. We have to make it yes. Normally simulate means test run. Normal meaning. But when you had a word with simulate with accruals is nothing but by default option is no, guys. Simulate accruals by default option is no. In case if you are going to activate yes, what happened? Here simulate accruals is nothing but very simple. For example, annual leave for 2022 quota, total 24 days. Basically, that means based on your month, system is going to cumulating 2 days. Cumulation means adding 2 days for January, February, etc. So for February, so 2 days. That means 4 days. For March, 2 days. That means 6 days. For example, you are in the month of April. So system is already posted in the month of April also. That means 8 days. Now you are planning to request 10 days leave, guys. You are planning to request 10 days leave. So what is the available balance as of now? 8 days only. When you can say it here, simulation as accrual no means you can't able to request more than available balance in your account. When you are going to enable this field as yes, it is nothing but system is going to understanding anyway the future month balance you are going to accruing, right? Then you can able to request the future balance also this month. That is the meaning of that. The future balance you are going to accruing means you are going to getting or posting to your account. That balance you are requesting this month. That is nothing but this field, guys. Normally recommended is this one. 99% customers. There might be 1% customers may ask you to enable this way also. Again, I'm repeating, simulate accruals by default is no. This is nothing but employee can able to request only available balance or beyond they can able to request. Available balance is nothing but no, only available balance. For example, until April, coming to my case, only 8 days balance is there. But I want for my family vacation or some other functions, etc. I need 10 days minimum. System won't allow to book a leave if you can go by no option. If you can go by yes option, it is nothing but anyway you are an existing employee, you can able to get in the next month, May month again you are going to get 10 days. That means 8 plus 2, 10 days. Future you are going to accrue, right? That is nothing but simulate accrual concept. This is the one. By default, no guys, in the real time also we don't touch, but option is there. Yes. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, for HRBPs, if they required means for some scenarios, accruals can be editable, sir. Like for some employees, is it possible, sir?
It is not editable kind of mode. Everything should be tracking in the background, right? But one thing is there in the system. So on paper, off paper, that means that anyway you know the rules, right? So as per the company policy, you can't request annual leave more than 2 days, but still, if you had a good rapport with your manager, you can go by more than 5 days also possible. Say yes or no. Frankly, I'm speaking. This is the concept here, but there is no editing
Yes.
concept. Now, accrual creation offset days. This one we will discuss later point. Park aside. Time from hire to first accrual. I'm not talking about these two also. This is the hire rule, termination rule, accrual rule. Three business rules are there here as of now, and two more rules are there. In our time account type, total we are holding 5 business rules. In our time account type, total we are holding 5 business rules. Put together 6 rules are available in our entire time type concept, guys. In our time type concept, majorly available 6 different business rules. In that, right now we are in the time account type, guys. When you are in the time account type functionality, TAT, time account type functionality, you have these 5 rules. Keep in your mind. This one is comes under time type level. The last one is time type level, guys. Keep in your mind. So hire rule, termination rule, carry forward rule. This one technically we used to call PEP. In general English, we used to call carry forward rule, guys. Technical name is PEP, period end processing. Period end processing is nothing but once your calendar year is ended, in case if you have any balance, as per the company policy, in case if you want to carry forward to the next year, it may be a next year carry forward or leave encashment, that is secondary carry forward option. Then accrual rule. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth one is interim account update rule. Interim account update rule. Very rare cases customers may ask you, but 5 rules are available in the time account type. Hire rule, termination rule, accrual rule, interim account update rule, period end processing rule. Total 5 rules are available. Majorly, we are going to consider these 4 only. Hire, termination, accrual, and PEP rule. And out of these 3, at least one rule you have to map it over here. Otherwise, you can't able to save the record. I mean to save the object. Keep in your mind. Even though you are going to maintain all the configuration without out of these 3 rules, hire, termination, accrual, at least you need to give an instruction to the system, hire rule or termination rule or accrual rule. Keep in your mind. Right? I will explain, guys. No need to worry. When this hire rule will be executing, when this termination rule will be executing, when this accrual rule will be executing, all I will explain. And followed by PEP rule, carry forward rule, and interim account. All the rules we are going to discuss. I don't want to skip any rule, please. That is the reason I told you we required minimum at least 12 hours. I told you on that day. Right? Now let me explain the functionality over here, guys. So I told you couple of fields we park aside. We'll discuss. Don't worry. So these two we have to discuss. Anyway, higher termination accrual will cover. Accruals based on standard, that also will discuss. Level of accrual automation, this one also we go by something one. Don't worry. Then monthly, this one also park it aside. Then the next important one is account creation start date. So here we have total 3 options, guys. Let me explain all these 3 options, then you can give me clarity. We can go by accordingly. Employee hire date is one option. Account valid from day or month is one option is there. Employee flexibility date is one option is there. Let me go by 99% preferable option is the second one. Let me select. The moment you are going to select this option, account valid from day or month for this particular time type, in the top, 3 fields are coming automatically. In the top, 3 fields are coming automatically. Let me go by up. 1, 2, 3. 3 fields are came. Account creation automation. So for time being, no selection this one. Sorry, no automation for time being. Anyway, it's a no automation default. Now, account valid from day, account valid from month. Account valid from day is nothing but day of month. Account valid from month is month of year. So, account valid from day is nothing but day of month. In a month, from which day onwards your account is valid? In a year, which month onwards your account is valid? Now you tell me guys, can anyone guide me? So from which day your account is valid? Which month your account is valid as per the calendar year? Calendar year or
01
financial year, whatever.
01
So here
01.
is not a 01. Correct answer 1 1. Perfect. 1 indicates whatever the month. Sorry, whatever the month you are selecting. So month 1 is nothing but January. 1 means January 1st. Sir, what about ending? You no need to define ending because you mentioned here account creation type is recurring. Recurring validity is 12 months exactly. January 1st to 12 months exactly means what? What is the end date? What is the end date?
31. 31.
December 31st. Yeah, correct. December 31st only. And you had a question again. For which year, how would I know? That you can control in the while posting time. While you are posting a balance to the employees in the calendar level, you have to control. For which year you plan to post a balance 2022, 2023, 2024, etc. This is the way the connectivity dots, guys. Again, I'm repeating. Whenever if you are going to set account creation start date as day or month, in the top 2 important fields are coming, you have to maintain over here. Account valid from day, day of month of the year. So in a year, which month you are starting? Okay, let's go by your question. Sir, I want to start April 1st. April to March 31st. So recurring means 12 months exactly. So April 1st to exactly 12 months, March 31st, next year. Whatever you want. But universal scenario 1 1. Right? Now, let me go by the second option, guys. Employee hire date. When you can go and select employee hire date or employee flexible date, you don't get any option. Let me show you that one also. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So please refer 1 and 2 and 3. Very, very important for certification interview questions, guys. They may ask you to explain the business scenario, right? Account creation start date. Have you worked on this functionality? If you can say yes, what are all the possibility options are there? Based on the employee hire date, based on the employee flexible date, based on the account valid from day or month as per the time account type. Can I have business scenario? Then you can say it, the first one. If you can choose account valid day or month, system may ask you to specify what is your day starting, month starting, day of month of the year. From there, exactly 12 month system is going to create an account for 1 year. How my system knows? At the time of we are going to create an account, you mention very clearly here, account creation type as recurring. Recurring means repeated, the validity is exactly 12 months, nothing but 1 year. That's it. Now, when you can go by option employee hire date, system won't ask you to specify any day or month, guys. See, now, if I can go by employee hire date, you don't have any field, guys. See, do you have any field like this way? Nothing but your account valid day or month. You don't have those 2 fields. That's what I mentioned over here. If you can go by employee hire date, system won't ask any start day or month because account creation start date is here employee hire date. It means each and every employee will have different hire dates in the organization. For them, different end dates are there for every time account. Okay, let me explain this way, guys. The first option, if you can go by time account, day or month, it's a universal feature, guys. So it may ask you to enter day or month. So day 1 means, month 1 means January 1st, for example. So you mentioned recurring type. Account creation is recurring, nothing but 12 months is the validity. So January 1st to 12 months is nothing but December 31st. whatever the year you are going to post a balance that year. Example 2022. It is common for every employee in the organization, irrespective of your hiring. Irrespective of your hiring. For example, Amini. For example, Anusha. For example, Priyanka. For example, Sushila, Ravi, etc. So, for example, Amini joined in the month of January 10th, 2022. Anusha joined in the month of February 24, something. Priyanka joined in the month of August 10. Sushila joined October 20. Ravi joined in the month of November 2nd. Example I am telling. So here system won't give any, I mean say any kind of priority over here based on your joining. A system is calculating the balance. That's it. So here my question goes to, even though you join different hire date, right, is common for everyone in the organization. Someone who joined January 10th, your end date will be December 31st, 2022 only. December 31st, 2022 only. Based on the logic, you may get some balance. For example, in this case, Amini is going to get 24 days. Say yes or no, because she joined 1 to 15 only, within 15 only. Coming to others over here, even though you joined February 24th, see, you joined, but you define for the system this particular time account type validity is exactly 12 months. You joined middle of the year, that is your problem. But as per this annual leave quota is there from starting of the year to till December. So in between, if you join, based on system is going to query. So 24th means total 11 months. 10 months you are going to get 20. That month you are going to get 1. 21 is the balance. Say yes or no. August, September, October, November, December. 5 months only. 10 days balance. October 6 days only. November 4 days. But coming to 2023, all you guys are going to get 24, 24, 24, 24. This is the functionality if you can go by this option. Second option, based on the employee hire date. Let me go by same employees over here. If you can go by recurring. So coming to Amini's case, January 9, 1 or 2 days plus or minus, don't mind, 2023. 2022, you guys are joined. Based on the employee hire date. From there 12 months, guys. And Anusha's case, February 23, 2023. August 9th or 8th, 2023, October 18, 2023, October 31st, 2023. That means when you can go by employee hire date, you can't control any date for each and every employee. You can't control. Each and every employee will have different hire date. Each and every employee will have different end date. It is very difficult to control for their time accounts, guys. That's what I mentioned here. It means from employee hire date, system will create a time account or bucket for 12 months. Someone joined so and so, this is the exactly 12 months. It's a very painful job, guys. See, it's a very painful job.
Very,
Now
very painful.
let me go by one more option. Employee flexible date. When you can go by employee flexible date, see here, guys, when you can go by employee flexible date, here you can able to see where it is. Yeah. Again, here also system won't ask you anything, guys. Even though if you can go by employee flexible date, system won't ask you anything to specify your day or month. Keep in your mind. If you select this option, system won't ask you to any start day or month, because employee flexible date means company's prospective, guys. For example, coming to these three people in the third option, guys, flexibility date. So example I'm telling. So as per the company policy, 12 months means January 1st to January 9, 2023. But if I want to go by some functionality, coming to the Amini's case, I would like to post a balance annually after 6 months only. She joining after 6 months only. For example, January 10, 2022 plus 6 months means, example, rough value. It may be normally Jan to 6 months means June 30th. But here, July 8th, 2022. From here to 12 months, system is going to calculate a balance, guys. Flexible date is nothing but whenever if you want to post a balance, not exactly after employee hiring. No, I don't want to post a balance. I want to post a balance this particular group of employees only after 1 year working. after 6 months working, 7 months working, then you can go by this option. Again, here also you can't control to post a balance days. Each and every employee will have different hire date, different end date. Same like here. That is the reason I mentioned the above two cases. You can't control the end date for all the employees because each and every employee will have a different end date. Here hire date is different based on 12 months. Here flexibility date is different based on 12 months. It is a very painful job for the time admins tomorrow. So that's why we always go and suggest to the customer the first one only. Before that, they may ask you to go by this option only. You don't worry. Only for this option you can able to see where it is. Yeah, only this option you can able to see your account day and month. Account valid from day on month. It may ask you guys. Then posting order, here we have two options guys. Let me explain the first two. The remaining two you will come to know some other scenario. Newest first by validity period, oldest first by validity period. So what do you mean by that? Newest first by, okay. Keep in our mind, very important interview question guys. Posting order. Newest first by, oldest first by. Simple example. For example, Miss Anusha, right? So 2021 account, 2022 account. So let's say example annually. 2021, she is having 10 days balance guys. She is having 10 days balance 2020. Anyway, 2022 account, she is going to get 24 days for this year. So put together how much balance she is having, 34 days is the total balance, for example. Right? So 2021, she is having her existing balance 10 days. So in the month of December 31st, in the period end means December 31st, midnight, we are going to set automated rule for the carry forward rule guys. If customer may ask you for carry forward the balance to the next year, same account, you can run the business rule. That all I will show you. Now 10 days will come and sit in the 2022 account on the January 1st. January 1st anyway, you are going to get every month 2 to 2 days like that way. That means full quota is 24 days plus 10, 34 days. Example I'm telling. Now if you can choose it over here guys, if you can go by the first option. What is this ANN value functionality you know guys? Whenever Miss Anusha wants to request a leave, for example, she wants to request a leave for 14 days. She need a leave for 14 days for some competitive exam. She wants to prepare EC certification or some other certification, etc. She was requesting 2 weeks. Example I'm telling. So whenever she was going to request 14 days, guys, from this 14 days are going to be deducted from her account from 34. But these 14 days are deducted from this 2022 account. 24 days is initially. First from newest means latest account, whatever the balance she got, from there 14 days will be deducted. Next time again she was requesting 4 more, once again 14 days. So here 14 days means remaining how much balance is there? 10 is there. But she was requesting again 14 days. This time system is picking her old account remaining 4 days. This is the background flow guys. This is the background you can't able to see manually. This is a background configuration. The system behavior. Again I'm repeating guys. When you can go by newest first means whatever the latest account you are in currently, latest year account, from that account your amount will be, your number of days will be deducted, right? In case if you are going to requesting some more days beyond quota, you can't request, but here total 34 days is there. Now you plan to request once again 14 days. So as per the latest account you are having only 10 days balance, but still you need 4 more days. Those 4 more days is coming in the old account. Reverse when you can go by oldest first by. If you can go by this passion, oldest first by means whenever Miss Anusha she is going to requesting 14 days, 10 from old account first, 4 from new account. This is the flow guys. You have to explain this the way scenario to your customer. You can't say latest account it is deducting, oldest account it is deducting. Not like, you have to go by some explanation. Guys, got it? This posting order concept? Posting order. Posting order.
Got it, sir.
Now, any other important fields over here? Yeah, we always go by oldest first by, guys. We always go by this option only. PEP rule anyway we will discuss. Balance cannot fall below. So balance cannot fall below is nothing but basically no one customer can't give you this kind of functionality, but interview purpose you should know. Balance cannot fall below is nothing but negative amount. I mean to say annual leave, sick leave, casual leave, vacation leave, 4 different time quotas are there in your customer's requirement. Annual leave 24 days, 18 days, 12 days. Just example I'm telling, 26 days. So for entire 1 year, you are eligible to get 80 days paid leave. Quota means paid days, guys. Paid leave. Keep in your mind. Paid leave or nothing but paid options, whatever. So beyond this 80 days, if you want to request a leave, what you can do, you can go by LOC. Sorry, LOP. Say yes or no. But tomorrow, while you are implementing X customer, but as per the X customer country specific time policy or leave policy, no one employee can't request. There is no LOP first of all in that company, guys. There is no LOP. Example I'm telling. So customer is stating that very clearly. If anyone is going to request more than 80 days, it is not possible. For emergency scenarios, some other particular technical scenarios, etc., we may give the negative days for 20. We may give it 20 days for negative, 25 days, 6 days, whatever. Just example I'm telling. That means total 100 days. In that 80 are paid, 20 are unpaid. You don't have any loss of pay concept here in this scenario. So beyond 80 days, if you want to request a leave, for example, by September 2022, you have exhausted your available balance 80 days. Exhausted, the quota is over. Still, you have to work with the organization October, November, December. Almost more 3 months. We are human beings. You can't say I don't require any leave, right? Sometimes, due to some technicals or some other natural calamities or whatever, you may require some leave, some couple of days. But as per the company policy, once you are going to exhausted more than 80 days, you can't eligible to request some more days. We are going to provide 20 days is the negative balance. Within 3 months, you can request these 10 days or 5 days or 6 days. If you are violating the company policy, it may cause to termination end of the day. Total 100 days we are giving, 80 paid, 20 unpaid.